So we should talk about the role of consciousness in DNA. So you've got genes that are like running programs for all your awareness and personality in a way. Like these are things that they're always discovering more and more of. Certain things, negative things on more chromosomes as well, which have their own connections and purposes. These hidden dimensional layers beyond our physical eyes. Excuse me. So, what I guess I'm getting at is the connections to perceive those certain entities within the Goetia are found within the genes of certain people. So we have a role of the genetic code in perception. Now that has all sorts of implications. So the similarities, okay, you might be thinking, okay, what are the similarities between these weird little drawings and the Goetia? So there are quite a lot of smaller, and I guess it's called the lesser key because they are lesser demons, if you want to call them. So these things may not necessarily be demon or entirely self-aware in nature, and I guess maybe things depend on our interactions. Maybe they start off formless and develop through others' perceptions. It seems in the dream world there is just alien energy which takes on the form of, sometimes people we know or whatever, and sometimes maybe they are the people we know really, but there's certain lucidities needed to tell that, I suppose. Okay, so continuing with these rainy day sleepy videos. Yeah, I'm trying to be quick because I don't know how much video I've got. So, like the Goetia as well, you'll find certain demons, lesser demons, connected to each other, like you'll find the Trinity. And it's the same with here. We have the same thing here. These ones seem to be connected, and they have a certain animal nature as well that has to be noted. And it's things sometimes that wouldn't be combined in the physical world. These things can be combined and sometimes brought into the physical world. So I guess it's about, in a way, it's about sequencing. There are certain sequences that are sought after. And sought to be programmed as well. So in other societies, say like you're looking at shamanic societies, like you'll find a magical equivalent there, most truth will cross the boundaries if you can get past the culture or the mirror, the mask. They're just some other things, like, harmless little cartoon world realities. So we're looking at containment here, and I have experimented with this layout. I used silver, just silver, just to see what it would do. I just put silver in the middle of that. It was a silver lamp actually, but yeah, it attracted. It seems this sort of knowledge and has its own life force in a way as well because of its connections, I guess, and certain things follow it. And if you're not, focused, you'll attract the big boys. So yeah, watch out for these lesser keys of Solomon. And the keys, I guess, having them, there's certain seals and things like that, which have relevance to, unlocking certain genetic code and perceiving reality. So the entities in the Goetia, like these crazy things that are just like, seem to just see and trace basically, like, I guess they unlock certain perceptions as well, but it doesn't happen. It's like not a holistic approach, and I guess it's a separatist approach to. It can end up in evolution that way. So yeah, just sorry to be boring with the warnings. I think I was talking about entrapment. How to fucking trap these ghosts. So yeah, you gotta find a container firstly on the energetic realms, I guess in the shamanistic forms. It doesn't have to be made of silver, so it's more effort, I guess. I guess this has become Western, part of Western magic, and it's part of the main hidden concepts, magical use. So God must be found, any sort of container on the energetic realms first, and I guess you have to either make it or find it then in the physical realm. There's certain ways you trap or contain these things to do your bidding, but they can enter into battles. That's the thing, like go into the battles with other entities, and that's why or other things like that. That's why I mentioned Pokemon, because it's like Pokemon, like, you have a entity trapped in a ball, and they have layouts and like fights. We'll probably go into a bit more basic paradigms in kind of shamanistic ways of thinking and perceiving, and explore some notions on that. So this has gone for 10 minutes already with me babbling on. But yeah, basically there are different containment methods, and how I mentioned Elon Musk, like we'll go into connecting more with these entities, how it was done in the past, in ancient times, things in our genetic code that will connect with these entities in modern times, both negative and positive, things like that in sorceric realms. But so yeah, with Elon Musk, like even a thing on the skin can help introduce these connections to, not just to perceive, but to influence your mind and your impulses, especially when certain parts of your own conscious perception are blocked off and other things are in use. So yeah, that should be interesting. Hopefully I haven't babbled on too long, and I've got a few points down. I'll go over it and see what I think, and I'll probably comment some more. It seems like I'll continue with this thing for another few videos. Alright, so Captain's log over.